Hey guys, Mo here. We're back for more FGO Ordeal Call 1. Now we're in section 4, Desire Central Nerve Reasons. So last time... What happened last time? Oh yeah, we went to see the central governing AI, Rani 12. We learned a bit more about this system Holy Grail War. And then... and then what happened? And then I think we met. Oh yeah, we met the security chief thingy. I don't remember her name, but I know I remember calling her Tron. And I think we just went. I can't remember if we were on the way or we already went back to the repair. I guess we are now at repair partition subdivision. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna continue there and let's get into this. It feels like time passes differently here, so I didn't know you had night. Kind of surprised to see you have night here too. I guess it's all simulation. We just have to make things easier. The sky is just a big projection on the ceiling. Were we to observe from the outside, I doubt we could see any meaningful difference between night and day. My guess is that they just use nightfall as a way to mark the end of a single conceptual cycle. Makes sense. Yes, that's right. What now? Hey, let me ask you something. Can you lend your bow and arrow to someone else? Do they still work if someone besides you uses them? What are you, stupid? I told you, I have no intention to do any work. No, I got that. That's why I'm just asking you to lend me your gear. Come on, what's the harm? Think of all the beautiful women out there I haven't even laid eyes on yet. Huh? I know they're too shy to talk to me even though they absolutely adore me. But with a little help from these arrows, they can have all the courage they need. Did you just purr? Never do that again. That was revolting. Anyway, what women are you even talking about? The only one around you right now is your master. Her? Believe me, I have no interest in an immature little brat like her. Even I can't believe how uninterested I am. Oh, okay. Now, come on, let me borrow it. Don't you want me to have a bright future? Why? Shut up. She's so stressed. I think I heard him taking another dig at me, but that aside, I can't tell if those two get along great or terribly. They almost seem like... Hey, since you came here from the outside world, maybe you can answer this for me? That kind of back and forth between two people who trust each other, with neither holding back. Is that, what it's like between siblings? Yeah, I would say so. Pretty heartwarming, right? Yeah, it is. I knew it. You know, I've always felt there was something nice about the idea of family. I don't know why it just suddenly reminds me of the Indian lost belt. I don't know if it's a quirk I developed naturally back when I was a standard prime AI, or if it came about as part of my randomized personality when I became a master. But either way, I think relationships like that are just so joyful, so peaceful, so warm. Oh man, it really is reminding me of the Indian lost belt. That's why maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but if I win the Holy Grail War, I'm planning to wish for a family. Indian Lost Belt flashbacks. One that can all live together. Flashback intensifies. That's the vision I have for us. So if I become the next central governing AI and I get to customize this world how I like, I'm planning to make it so we get a little more diversity among the different AIs. I know we already have some differences between us now, but I want to make them more detailed and systematic so we can have something like real familiar relationships. That sounds like a beautiful wish. That's gonna make things awkward. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't get me wrong. I wasn't saying I wanted you to let me win or anything. I was just... No, it's fine. Go ahead and let him hear it. You want to pressure your opponents. If you want something, don't be afraid to reach for it. Tell the whole world why you think you deserve it. In fact, you shouldn't hold back even if you don't deserve it. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's how I've always lived my life. Did you not see me just a minute ago asking to borrow me the god of love's bow and arrow? Yeah, I can see that. I refuse, if you recall. Besides, didn't living like that get you into all kinds of trouble? Yes, that's right. There was something I wanted so badly I was willing to start a war. That's why I fought. I have no regrets in that regard, even though I think it was the right call. Even if I were reborn 1,000,000 times over, I'll still do the exact same thing. And it's no different now. I'm fighting for what I want. We might be working together right now, but I have no intention of handing you the win when this is over. Be ready for that. So, what is it you want now? Oh, you're really going there? Fine then, I'll tell you. I won everything. That's very specific. Wealth, glory, fame, pleasure, and so much more besides. Basically, I want everything I want. Alright? Don't even bother asking me something stupid like what I want more than anything. There's nothing like... No, there's no point in limiting what you want. Well, hang on. Then how come you're constantly leering at every woman you meet for the first time? It's really gross, you know. Well, I guess I can't deny I do that. All I can say is that my heart keeps telling me to look for a woman, probably a wife candidate. I am an incredibly handsome prince after all. It just makes sense for me to marry a beautiful woman. Wahahaha. Well, I guess that's a family too, as long as everyone's there because they want to be. Anyway, once I get my hands on everything, then I can be sure what I want will be there among it all. I mean, I guess that's one way. Now do you see the genius of my incredible wish? I mean, good luck. Good luck, the Holy Grail trying to grant that wish. It's the whole reason someone as great as and noble as myself would deign to help my master win the war. Once you become the governing AI, you can change this tiny world however you like, right? So first, I'm going to have you build me an enormous golden palace. Then, I'm going to have it filled with treasure and delicious food. You're just horribly selfish, aren't you, Berserker? Wrong. You're just too small-minded. You could have any wish in the world and the only thing you can think to use it for is something as insignificant as family. Is family really all that great? You have no idea how loud it can be living with 100 brothers. I cannot imagine. Of course I don't. Don't bring up such weird examples. Granted, my actual knowledge of normal ones is theoretical and not practical, but still. Anyway, at least you know what family is like. I am a little jealous of that. Oh, here's another question I hope you can help me with. If all of you were a family, would Kama and Sion be your daughters? Damn, am I that old? That's right, my little girls are the apples of my eye. I would say we're more like siblings, so they're my little sisters. What was that? Don't treat me like a child. I just happened to be in this form when this all happened. Don't lump me in with this shady alchemist. What do you mean shady? There is nothing about my current form or thought processes which could be seen as shameful. In terms of ability, I prefer to think of myself as a trusted, supportive colleague rather than a daughter or sister figure. But I will admit that this is merely an expression of personal preference. And so I will not insist you to think of me that way. Even if you did, I cannot guarantee it would make me happy. Furthermore, one's position in an organization is not something you declare for yourself, but rather, play nice now. From where I stand, you're all just little girls barely out of the nursery. There's practically no difference. Did you include me in that? Need I remind you that I'm the prime AI of an entire partition? So? Do you all hear that noise coming from headquarters? I wonder if something happened there. Let me try the intertype comms. Huh, no one's picking up. That's weird. I did not ask this earlier, but do all AIs have comms functionality? Basically, all AIs of the same type can communicate with each other over the network. It's a little more difficult between different types though. You can only communicate with one other AI at a time. To do so, you have to exchange unit numbers first. There are other ways to communicate remotely, but those are typically reserved for emergencies. Anyway, right now, the Type R network appears to be down, so I can't get in touch with the other Type Rs at headquarters. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Come on, let's hurry. Oops. Oh no. Oh no! What the hell was that? No! Those are... What the hell are those? Oh god. Jail again. You certainly took your time coming home. Don't you know you're supposed to lock up when you go out for a walk? Wait, oh, I thought it was Jill talking. Oh yes, it's very dangerous leaving your home unattended. You never know what could happen. Uh-oh. Right, let's just continue. Okay, we're fighting Caster, alright. Come now, did you really think I would let you escape? Oh no! Ah, I love it. Oh god, that face. I don't know if this is worse than actual Caster Jill. Oh god, this is worse. There's nothing better than plunging your sword into a woman's flesh, even if that woman is just a lifeless doll. Oh god, this looks way creepier than Caster Jill. I don't care how you get your kicks, caster. Just make sure you devour all that running man. Stop! Stop this right now! And you must be caster's master. Is that not obvious? Berserker and his master really are idiots. The system guerrilla war is a battle for resources. If you truly understood that, you wouldn't have let a blue blood like me waltz in and crack open your precious treasure chest. We may be different types of AI, but we are still fundamentally the same in that we require the same resources. Breaking into and jamming your network was trivial, but you could never do that, could you? The moronic look on your face tells me everything I need to know. Never mind that, just let them all go, now! And why would I do that? You don't need to be from growth to figure out that the most efficient way to harvest Runnyman in this world is to steal it. Wait, don't tell me. You actually plan to only collect it from your own partition? Wow. Just when I thought you reached the apex of stupidity, you showed me the new heights you can soar to. Even an utter moron should have been able to see this was the best solution. I almost pity you, seeing what an incompetent set of characteristics the randomizer stuck you with. You know, I can't put my finger on why, but something about this prick is really pissing me off. In theory, there's nothing wrong with taking what you want. In practice, only those blessed with lineage, looks, and talent can actually get away with it. Meaning, people like me. But a sniveling brat like you, don't make me laugh. Looks like we are going to have to fight, but please be careful. According to my calculations, the fact that he has chosen to show himself here means... he probably got some kind of plan. Okay, well, I'm gonna use Duryodhana. Yep, good enough. Oh.
たまらんぞ。わし様の手を煩わせるな。
Well, that's a lot of health. And also, what is that command spell? And oh yeah, they all got only one command spell. That's why. I was wondering like why it's all connected, like shouldn't it be divided into three? But no, the AI, they all got only one command spell. What should I do? Do you have anti-battery? Can you charge yourself? Next turn. Wait, this is crystal gateway. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's very randomized, huh? Wait, what is your overcharge? And what is yours? I forgot. Evil. Is Jill evil? I mean, he looks kinda.
わし様の指揮が必要。同じ肉より若かりし
Oh shit, it is! Karna.
そして無敵の友たちよ。ぶっちゃけお前らに全部任せたい。
Oh shit, so I was right.
三千主上小坪大神空に昇りし奴の玉これぞ主宰約束の八剣士なんと里見八剣伝白きは源氏の記念のない
Wait a second, is that a new animation for Saber Jill? I don't think I've ever seen that. Is that new or is it just for this one? Probably. But oh shit, I was right. So his NP does changes. Because before it was Asvataman and this time it was Karna that showed up. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Well then. Wait, but then this one for a single ally. Can be so true.
お前死んだぞ。
兄はか必要なり兄はからんよ村雨の射撃を無人の敵を免れ水の間に絡むためアジャラカモクレル天外テケレスのパス
死に値する。
Ow. That's alright. It's all Gucci.
運命をかけた戦いであれば良き出来なり受けたまわりに三千主上小坪大神天に仰ぎし奴の光これぞ如来の導きのなんと里見八剣伝
華麗な動きであろう。
白きは源氏の記念のない
あとは任せたぞ。
Well, at least now Big Sis Cats is here. Should I?
必要ない必要ないやった白きは源氏の記念のない村立つ羊を狩るだ
Hey yo! I was not expecting that.
これは罰だ。当然の罰なのだ。死ぬがいい。おぞましき心根の者たちよ。
Wow. Oh, okay. I can't predict their every move, but there are just too many of them to keep up. Not to mention their overwhelming magical energy advantage. Glorious. What could be more right than the strong violating the weak? Oh god. This is worse. This is the worst Jill, I think. What could be more natural than the righteous punishing the errant? It feels so accidentally, scrumptiously good. Oh my god. But of course it does. Of course it does. Well, apologize, damn it. The scent of blood. The scent of blood. You did want to smell it, didn't you? Yes, of course. This punishment was inevitable. We had a pact. That's why this room will become a window into hell. And so my writhing fiends will devour all of you. Oof. This is all unfolding exactly how I expected. So much so, it's downright pathetic. Did none of you fools think to plan ahead? Did you actually pay the central governing AI a visit without replenishing your Runnymede after your last battle? Well, my cast has been stocking up on Runnymede at every opportunity. Of course, he would have more than you. I hate to admit it, but he's right. They've got tons more fuel to work with than we do. This isn't looking great. Did you just call me a fool? Why you insolent stupid brat? Was it not you who failed to make any preparations whatsoever? Even the simplest of AIs could have seen this coming. Did you really think you were safe just because you teamed up? That doing so would be enough to defeat someone so obviously superior? Fool is hardly a strong enough word. How could you not see that having two servants in a single area means dividing its resources between them? I have nothing to fear from such weak servants, not even two of them together. You should have tried thinking before waltzing in here. If I use my command spell, I might be able to boost my Runnymede temporarily, but you only got one, so you don't want to use that. But what if that's still not enough to win? And even if I win this battle, I won't be able to use it again in the future. Is it worth the risk? It's over. The two of you together still can't hope to match my skill. There is nothing else to it. Damn. Jill. A problem to Duryodhana and Kama together. It's crazy. But I guess he got a lot of magical energy right now. Really now? Well, what if we make it 3 then? Okay, who is this now? Oh shit, Lumling! So he is the saber. Wait a flipping minute. Excuse me. Without a hat. Wow. Of all appearance the AI could have taken. That's crazy. Okay, let's take a look at this. So yeah, cast as master or the AI types in this world. So his build is every young man is the master who controls for mysterious fitness. Berserker's master. Okay, yeah, I use what's updated here. Interested in concept of family, Prime AI of defend. Wait, what's new? Did I miss? No idea. That's alright. We'll just move on to part 3. And what a surprising appearance of a certain character. What the? Who the hell are you? We're guests, but then again, I guess there's no point in dragging this out. This guy here is a rider. I'm his master. Wait, rider? I mean, Landing does ride a horse. And I'm his master. My name is... It's weird having a name as an AI, but once I became a master, I didn't feel right without one. What are you gonna do, right? Anyway, as I was saying, my name is Laner. Laner Gushin? Laner Gushin. What? So you're a caster, huh? I'm here because I had something I wanted to talk to the leader of Repair about. I'd have taken a number and waited my turn, but since they didn't have any numbers to take, well... Maybe you ought to come back another time. You've got no idea how much power we've got stored up, right? Doesn't matter how lopsided the equation is now. One unknown variable is all it takes to mess up your whole formula. No matter. We've already whittled down your resources and increased our own. For blue bloods like ourselves, failure is not an option. We can afford to take our time. Come on, caster. Yes, good point. It wouldn't be any fun to get these wretches' punishment all over with at once. They need to be even more afraid of me. They need to grind their heads into the floor in desperate apology. Okay, damn, chill, bro. Okay, I finished giving the Type R's first aid, though of course some of them didn't make it. Anyway, I guess this means we owe yet another person our lives. Thank you, Rider and Rider's Master. That is who you are, right? That's right. It's just like I told you. I'm Transfer's Prime AI and Rider's Master. Rider, huh? Flashback. Professor left. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you recognize me from somewhere? That's weird. The randomizer's creations are supposed to be completely, well, random. It's entirely possible it sometimes chooses personalities randomly from some kind of base template. Not a lot we can do when it turns out someone are completely unhinged. Anyway, don't worry about it. I might look like some guy you knew, but I'm a completely different person. What was Leftlander's true identity? Was it Barbatos? Was it? And are you Prince of Landing, but a rider? It would be cool if at least he has different outfit, at least a bit. Kinda like was it kinda like Kintoki in Heian-kyo? I mean, he was still, I mean, technically he was alive, so he's not a berserker, but at least he has a different outfit. So it would be cool. At least they have different appearance, but I guess there's a reason why this happened. No way! You recognize the rider's face too? Well, his mask, anyway. Damn, just my luck. Oh well, I guess it was only a matter of time until our true names came out anyway. Go on, Rider, say hello. If that is what you command, if that is what you command, Master. Otherwise, I have no intention of saying anything. I am but a tool. And no, that is not my name. I am neither king nor a prince. Maybe I was known by that name at one point or another, but that's not who I am now. I am merely a sword, a warrior. Gao Changgong. Gao Changgong? Well, damn, that's cool. You've built some pretty tall, thick walls around your heart, haven't you? So much so, I get the sense you'd cut me down for real if I even tried to touch them. Gao Changgong? That is the name of the general who is known as the Prince of Landing. I guess it's a different aspect of him. So I suppose that is his name as a rider. Okay, and what's the rider faction doing here? Isn't it obvious? We're in the middle of a system grail war. I came to have our servants fight to the death. Well, kidding. This is repair, right? I actually brought a subordinate of mine I need repaired. Then both of them were ready to square up. We can fight to the death whenever. Right now, I've got other concerns. Huh? What? I guess that is transfer. Hello, I'm a Rani series type T AI from transfer. This is super embarrassing to admit, but I had an accident on my last route when a bug came out of nowhere and surprised me. It's kinda cute. Oh my, so you're here for treatment? And these two escorted you? Yes, exactly. I see, but why would you go all the way to an enemy's headquarters in the middle of a war? I get where you're coming from. True, it's not like this is the only way we could get her patched up. We could have flagged down a Type R visiting another partition and asked her for help or sent a formal repair request. Hell, we could have even used an emergency roadside repair kit. But now that I'm a master, I'm finding I have a new desire I never had before. I find myself wanting to look around and see all kinds of new things for myself. So here I am, seeing Repairs HQ in person. There's so much you can't really understand until you've taken a good look at it, right? So I thought I would come do just that for this place. I see. That's weird. What do you think, Minami? I can't explain it very well, but I can't help but be a little suspicious. That is the obvious reaction, yes. I am pleased to see you approaching this rationally. Haha, yeah, that tracks. Well then, how about I just don't do anything where you can't see me? I'll even order Ryder not to move either. I can't get up to any funny business with you watching me. I definitely can't go around wreaking havoc on my own that way, yes? We're not going to take our eyes off you, but if you're okay with that, fine. What about you, Ryder? You don't mind your master going off on his own? If this is what my master wants, I will abide his orders. As I said, I am no more than his tool. I see. Hey, how about letting me a Type R to be my guide? I don't want to have to shout anytime I want to ask you something. I think I'll start by asking about the treatment pods and medical kits. No, wait. Maybe I should start with this building? There's so many things I never paid attention to before, and now I'm so curious about them all. I agree, he is weird. I don't know how else anyone could put it. So what, he really did come here just to see how Repair treats AIs? Well, at least he helped us get rid of Caster. I can at least say that I genuinely do not sense any hostility from that master or his servant. Though I do sense a great deal of caution on his part. Or rather, determination not to get too friendly with us. He won't even look us in the eye. He's just standing there with his back to the wall, menacingly. There we go. Scanning, and we're done. Wow, oh, that treatment was as fast as one of our deliveries. Please accept this, Running Menace, thanks. Thanks for that. Now, where's that master gone off to? What's wrong? An almost perfectly complete world that inevitably leads to the future. Fascinating. Seriously fascinating. Oh, are you done? Yes, sir. I've been watching him all this time and he didn't do anything shady. Okay, let's head back then. So what, you really only came here for a tour? I said as much, didn't I? The future is bearing down on us quickly. We don't have any time to waste. And even so, you still don't want to fight today? No, I guess I don't. This could all be over once we fight. And I feel like I'm not ready to say goodbye to it yet. The caster pair, on the other hand, seem to have very aggressive personalities. I don't know if they'll try attacking here again or somewhere else next time they make a move, but either way, I'm pretty sure it won't be long before they do. Yes, I am sure it will not. I have already calculated as much myself. Hey, while I'm here, let me pay you for the tour with some information as well as Runnyman. We're from the transfer partition and we have a rider, so we're a good deal more mobile than the other AIs, which let us scout the other partitions. We didn't get a super in-depth look, but it was enough for a rough sense of things. You may already know this, but Bill's the one with the caster. It looks like Grow has the saber and Keep's got the lancer. Which one was where again? Oh, Grow, saber, Keep, lancer. Here. As you can see, Repair's neighbors are Build and Transfer. Grow and Keep are over here. Got it. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you this at this point, but the caster camp's the one being the most aggressive right now. As far as we can tell, the Saber and Lancer camps still have yet to make any moves. I don't know if that's because their masters just aren't combative, or because they are building up their strength as part of a more elaborate plan. You say that includes the Lancer camp too? Yeah, that's right. So far they haven't done a thing. Hell, they haven't even left their partition. So they're either not aggressive or they're busy planning. They're busy planning, huh? Neither of those can be right. Not in his case. Okay, so I think he knows Lancer is Bima. But who's Saber then? Is something wrong, Berserker? What, with me? Of course not. I'm the same as always. Anyway, we should start heading back. But hey, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Real soon. We don't have any other choice after all. Now then, how to actually get back? What do you mean? Huh? Breaking up. Are you saying you want to try racing Mr. Rider's horse against us? Transfers high-speed assets? Racing Mr. Rider's horse against us? Oh shit, you want to race? Because that's sure what I heard. Huh? Haha. Well, that wasn't my intention. Let's do it. We're the fastest beings in this world. We can't afford to lose a race. Hey, don't ignore me. Still refusing to talk with anyone who isn't me, Ryder. If you order me to, I will. If you do not, I will not. That's all there is to it, Master. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't expect me to act of my own accord for any reason. I will never make a move, fight, or use my noble phantasm of my own volition. I will not do anything at all without explicit permission. In exchange, I'll do everything my master commands. That's my only purpose. If, as my master, you were hoping for me to perform my duties in a way that exceeds your expectations, then I am probably the worst servant you could have hoped for. I am but a sword. No, as a rider, I am no more than a horse. Point me in the direction you want me to go, and I will run at your command. Yes, that's right. Everyone knows what happens to tame horses who run off on their own. I'm more of a thinker than an instinctual actor. If that approach leads to fewer unknown factors, it'll make things easier for me. So no, I don't have any problem with it. All I want is for you to work hard for the future. So now what? As a type T, I prefer not to pass up a chance to show off my skills. I'm especially good at hairpin turns. Hey, I was talking to you. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't really care about speed. If I'm really in a hurry, I'll just use my own machine. Come to think of it, I remember the Prime Transfer AI had a special high-speed asset in the form of a motorcycle. The one with the funny-looking handlebars? Funny looking. I do, but I left my chopper back at the base. Oh, he has a chopper. Though when I do want to move quickly, I don't care what kind of vehicle I use. Still, my focus right now isn't just on covering distance. I want to really take in my surroundings. That means I'll prefer a different method of transport. I would like one that lets me focus on speed as well as observation. That's why I had you right here on Rider's horse with me after we picked you up. So does that mean you don't need a speedster like myself? Not at all. In fact, it's perfect that you're here. You see, I do want to get back to HQ and start going over the information I learned today. Plus, giving Ryder a chance to rest would be a good idea too. So yes, I would like to use your vehicle to go home. Just don't give me too much trouble. Because if we happen to come across something interesting on the way back, I'm going to have to stop to examine it until my curiosity is satisfied. Okay, he's really wanna enjoy everything he sees. Okay, we need to update our comms protocol to make sure we can stay in touch and get back here at a moment's notice if anything happens. So I'll add a layer of encryption, make it extra strong, and are you alright? If there's anything I can do to help. Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm Repair's Prime AI. This kind of thing is part of my job. Why don't you all go ahead and rest up? Don't worry about me, I'll get some sleep too once I'm done with work. How do the Type Rs usually sleep? The Night Watch girls remain on active duty while the rest enter their management pods. As for you guys, what do you do about you? The management pods are kind of rough and bulky since they're designed for AIs, so I don't think you would find them very comfortable. I'm okay with sleeping anywhere. Literally can sleep in the middle of a hallway. For the time being, I think we will be fine as long as we have a place to lie down. Though it would of course be best if we had a single room where the three of us could rest together. I would prefer to avoid each of us having our own room. Why? Do you still suspect me? Or are you up to something, It's not just you. It is of paramount importance that we keep Minami safe while he sleeps. There's nothing more to it than that. Or do you have some kind of problem with it? Ooh, hostiles. I kind of feel like you two aren't entirely getting along. I'm probably just imagining things though. We have plenty of rooms that will suit you, so I'll just show you to the closest one. Okay, good night. Huh. I guess those are beds. Somehow. Kind of. Not too big, not too small. There are no proper beds here, but there are enough exam tables for us to all rest on. And it seems it will let us both keep an eye out for possible intruders and secure an exit route. Great, then let's go to bed. It's a perfect chance to immerse ourselves in the most familiar, most inescapable form of depravity there is. And of course, I'll be there to escort you every step of the way. Oh boy, oh boy. Your bed is over there. If you like, I can employ my Etherlight to reposition you, forcibly if necessary. Fine, fine, whatever you say. What's the harm in sharing a bed anyway? It's easier to keep him safe that way, you know. Stupid meddling Sion. I knew it. Something does not feel right. Is that really the karma we know from Kaldia? Oh. Oh, what's wrong with that? I mean, I don't have karma, so I really don't know her entire personality. Oof.